Good morning, my dear students. Here we now continue with chapter 2, Atmosphere, and the subtopic is Greenhouse Effect. Alright, so yesterday we studied about the 5 layers of the atmosphere, that is troposphere, stratosphere, mesosphere, thermosphere, and exosphere. After that, interplanetary space is there, and we don't need to know much about it. Now next our topic is greenhouse effect. Greenhouse effect is an effect named by the method of agriculture which is called greenhouse. Now what is a greenhouse? I will make you understand, but before that you see this picture. What is actually a greenhouse called? I hope you all must have visited at least one greenhouse or one nursery in your life. If not, you must visit and see how greenhouse works. The same concept works on earth if we make it warm. How, we'll come to know. But before that, you see this picture. What is a greenhouse? Yes. So children, a greenhouse is a house made up of either plastic or glass, from all the sides covered with plastic or glass, okay, roofs also and walls also, so that when the sun rays come inside, they may get trapped inside and do not reflect outside. These types of houses, this type of agriculture is practiced in colder area where people receive less of the sunlight. So to grow the vegetables and the crops, they depend upon greenhouses. What happens in this, that this sun rays are trapped inside and they are not allowed to reflect back, making the house warm. So it helps the plants to do photosynthesis easily in less amount of sun rays also. Alright, so this is greenhouse and it works for them in the colder regions. They grow vegetables, fruits, flowers on commercial basis in a large amount, especially in the colder parts of world and in severe winters of the year, to meet the food requirement of the country or of the state or a region. This type of agriculture is practiced, greenhouse. Now, how the atmosphere of the earth acts as greenhouse effect, we will come to know. But before knowing that, you must know about the greenhouse gases. So we should come back to the book again. Here you can mark in your book also. Now what are the gases? Heat absorbing gases: carbon dioxide, methane, ozone, nitrous oxide, chlorofluorocarbons or CFCs. So these are the major carbonic gases that absorbs heat and makes the climate wherever they make it warmer. Alright, so what are the heat absorbing gases? Carbon dioxide, methane, ozone, nitrous oxide, chlorofluorocarbons or CFCs also we call it in short. So these are the gases. So these gases are also very important for the surface of the earth, because if these gases were not there, our earth would have been a very cold planet. Because of the presence of these gas only, the amount of sun rays absorbed by the surface of the earth does not get fully reflected back to the space. Alright, so it provides the earth a proper temperature to live in. But now there are some limitations also with everything. The increase in the level of these gases will definitely, if these are heat absorbing gases, will make the climate and will make the whole globe, whole earth warm if we increase the presence of these gases in atmosphere, isn't it? So to understand this, we come to this diagram. This is your mother earth. Alright, here we are practicing different types of things which is increasing the level of carbon dioxide and chlorofluorocarbons. I have not drawn refrigerators and ACs over here, otherwise they are the source of increasing the amount of CFCs. Okay, refrigerators and ACs, they produce CFCs as a byproduct. Now we have set up a lots of factories in our country and the whole world. The amount of use of vehicles is going on increasing day by day. There is no control over this. Vehicles also produce a lot of smokes, out of which the CO2 emission of carbon dioxide happens. Alright, a lot of factories, through their chimneys a lot of carbon dioxide is getting emitted. Use of refrigerators in ACs during summers in each and every house is again emitting chlorofluorocarbons. Alright, so we have increased the emission of heat absorbing gases like CFCs, CO2, methane when we burn the fossil fuels like petroleum, like coal, like natural gas. What happens? Carbonic gases are released through it. These carbonic gases, be it methane, be it nitrous oxide, be it carbon dioxide, whatever, all these carbonic gases are heat absorbing gases. So if we are increasing the use, we are increasing the emissions also. So these emissions is, because of these emissions, the heat absorbing gases are remaining suspended here in the atmosphere, isn't it? Making the atmosphere warm. Why? Because when these gases absorb the amount of radiation received by the sun, it makes the atmosphere globally warm. Alright, so this way earth also behaves like greenhouse effect. Also and we need to control over all these things to get the get our earth non-polluted and clean. Now you must have observed that in this lockdown period of nearly 1 month or more than that, we have observed that the sky has become cleaner, the rivers are getting cleaned itself, the amount of pollution level in big cities like Delhi and Mumbai have decreased with a tremendous level. Now you can understand why, isn't it? It is we the human who are polluting the earth, who are emitting the gases like CO2 and CFCs. So this is the best time to realize that the earth does not need humans' help to clean itself. It does itself. Only we human need to control ourselves. We'll study about this cure also in the next topic. Now I hope you must have understood how earth behaves like greenhouse effect, isn't it?